Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol EKSO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this on a pretty routine basis. Did it on Wednesday, so that's where these green and red line annotations here are coming from. And want to get things updated again as the bears took another bite out of things. Before anything else, I'm just going to do a little house cleaning and get rid of these lines up here. Yes, they still pertain to the chart, but they're not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion by having lines all over the place. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update comes about based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that have watched the videos from the past, hopefully remember me talking about $3.10 as the level of support. But now that the price is below it, like I said, on any sort of bounce, that initial area of resistance, you know, again, right up there at $3.10. And this is also the reason, kind of twofold on why I would say the chart has definitely lost some attractiveness. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a big difference between losing attractiveness and being totally ruined. Am I saying this chart is totally ruined? I'm not saying that at all. But for those of you that have watched the past videos, hopefully you know exactly where I'm headed with this. But the reason I say it's lost attractiveness is because the price is now officially back below that purple line. And as I've said time and time again in the past videos, hey, you know, from the big picture of things, as long as the price stays above that purple line, then the bulls are in full control, full health, no questions asked. Well, now that the price has broken below it, you can't sit here and say that the bulls are in full control and, you know, full health or anything like that, because they're starting to show some kind of kinks in the armor. And again, next week, the price could get right back above that purple line, and then that would put the price back down the trajectory it's been on. But as it stands right now, yeah, the bulls are starting to look a little shaky and need to kind of start to step back up as the pullback's getting a little bit too much deeper than what it really should. As far as next potential areas of support, I'm not sure if that's where the price bounced today. Yeah, pretty much right here at $2.75. You can see during this little consolidation period right there, that's where it found some support. So good to see that area acting as support. But in the event 275 cannot hold, the next key level of support down there at about $2.45-50, give or take. Overall, though, big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So that should be public public priority number one next week, not necessarily breaking levels of resistance, but just getting some stabilization and building a higher base. So we shall see what next week brings. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.